You are here because you are looking for a way to make money online. Today, I've got 7 high paying online jobs that I want to share with you. I know that you're searching, you're trying to find the right thing for you. I do not participate in all 7 of these ways. I'm just trying to give you the information to save you from doing some research. If you see something you like here, then I highly recommend that you start researching that one topic. I'm not an expert in any of these. I'm just giving you the information so that it will help you. Like I said, my channel is here to help you earn money, save time, and find balance in your life. And that's what my channel is all about. So be sure to just subscribe. And once you find that way you want to earn money, I can show you how to save time as well and get some balance in your life. So what's the first one that we're going to share? The first way that you can make money online. Before I start, I do want to emphasize when I say high paying, I don't mean millions. I don't mean that you're going to become a millionaire. Yes, you can. Obviously, everything is correlated, depends on how much effort you put into it. But these are jobs that you can reasonably make a living off of and make enough thousands of dollars enough to live comfortably. So that's what I mean by high paying. We're not talking about going to eBay and selling some things or filling out surveys or anything like that. These are jobs that you can legitimately create at home and do them and make good money. So number one is course creation. Now you might say, well, I don't know anything. Well, a course creation is just putting your knowledge into a course. Now think about it. You might be really good at knitting, and most of us aren't good at knitting. So somebody could create a course in knitting and sell it, and people that want to learn that will buy that course. It doesn't have to be some big idea that nobody else has thought of. It just something that you know how to do and you're good at it. Make a course. I know a guy that made a course on how to build chicken coops. If you don't know how to do that, you're going to buy his course. And he was just an average person, made a course and sold it. So you can sell a course on anything. I know another person that did piano lessons online and did a video course. So maybe make a list of all the things that you're good at, that you have knowledge of, and think about making a course. Now, I do have below a link on how you can start an online business. It's a guide for everybody. It's free. But one of the things I suggest in that guide is you also have to make sure people are looking for what you have. So I don't want you to spend time making a course and then nobody wants it, if that makes sense. So you want to make sure there's a market for what you're creating before you create it. So I just wanted to put that out there before you did it. So you might ask, how do I sell my course? Well, you can sell your course on a website or on a platform like Udemy. And I'm going to pull that up right now to show you. Now, the courses in here, it's called Udemy. I'll put the link below as well. You're going to have a lot of links today. So if you're looking for a certain link, write it down right now and they'll all be below in the description. But Udemy is a place that you can put your courses on there and other people come here to buy courses. Now, a lot of the courses are at lower costs. Like some of these are $199. They're on sale for $20, things like that. Most courses sell at an average of $100 to $2,000. And you might say, well, who the heck would buy a course for $2,000? A lot of people. If you're really good with Facebook ads, as an example, there's a high demand. A lot of people will build a business and they want to start running ads and they don't know how to do it. So one, they'll hire somebody to do it or they'll buy a course. So you could spend up to $2,000. They'll do it because it's something that's going to help them make more money. So think about that when you're doing it. Obviously, if you're selling a course on how to knit or how to play the piano, you're not going to sell it for $2,000, but you might be able to sell it for $30 or $40 and put it on this platform. This is also a place that you can come in and look around and see what courses are selling. So if you're in the market of looking for courses, this is a great site for that as well. So how much does a person creating courses make? Just like I said, you can make $100 to $2,000 per course, and it really depends on the value that you're giving, like I told you. So a person usually makes a course and then they'll launch it. So they might start putting out ads and things about their course, and they'll have like a campaign and it might run for 30 days and they'll really push the course. So a bunch of people will buy it. They might support them with the course. You don't have to, with a Facebook group and just create more of an audience for some of the content that they have. And then maybe 6 months down the road, they might go in and tweak it, make it better, and then launch it again. So the neat thing about courses is you don't have to keep doing the work, if that makes sense. You can make up to $300,000 a year. Now let's go to number 2. You heard me talking about hiring somebody to help you with your ads or buying a course. Well, you actually could buy a course about how to run ads and then become an expert and charge other people for that, and you could make $2,000 to $20,000 a month. You would, the skills that you would need is you would need to learn how to run Facebook or Google ads for other people. First of all, you need to become an expert. So you need to understand marketing, and you can learn that from online courses that are available, or you can go out there and just Google it like crazy and learn. I would personally buy a course and really become an expert, and maybe try to run some ads for people before you start, maybe for free or something like that before you start charging. People charge $200 to $2,000 per client per month. So it really depends on the client, how much ad revenue you're bringing in, and things like that. Now, I have a free webinar below from a friend. Again, I am not a Facebook ad expert. This webinar, you can click it below. It'll say Facebook Ad Manager. Watch it. It's free. And you can see how you can make money. The person doing it actually said they made $20,000 in their first month, and they set up clients at $1,000 a month. So again, it's possible, but you have to learn how to do it. And in that webinar, they'll tell you what you need to do and how to get set up. And so it's another way that you can make money. Number 3. Did you notice I'm changing my picture? Because I know you're getting tired of looking at the same one. But editor, if you're good with grammar and you've got a really good eye of finding mistakes, and you're really good with spelling, you can make a boatload of money by doing something that's really easy for you. I know a lot of people think, well, why would I try to hire myself out for something that I'm good at? Well, that's exactly why you should hire yourself out. Not everybody is good with grammar. You know that. If you are, you can make a lot of money. Who would need you? Well, people who are writing blogs, they need help with editing. People who might be writing books, maybe articles, ebooks, things like that. Again, if you're good with those skills, you can make a lot of money. They are in very, very high demand. And again, the neat thing about all of these jobs, I want to throw this in, it's not just about making money, but it's about having flexibility and being able to work when you want to, and not being locked into that 9-to-5 schedule, or maybe locked in at home where you can't make money because you chose to stay home with your children. So this is a way that you can make money and stay home and have the best of both worlds. All right, so what do they charge? Typically, an editor will charge by the word, usually 2 to 5 cents a word. So an average book, as an example, it has 100,000 words. So you can make $2,000 to $5,000 per book. That's an average. So you could easily make $2,000 to $6,000 a month. Most people could knock out 2 to 3 books in a month. If you're an avid reader, though, you might be able to do more than that. Now, where would you go to sell your services? You can go to several different sites. One is called Fiverr.com. There's Upwork.com. There's freelancer.com. So just look for freelancing websites. And what they do is they let you post on their site, and other people will come in. A lot of your marketers out there, the affiliate marketers and all these other people building blogs and websites and all these things, they need your services, and this is where they come and find people to help them. Not every person out there has every skill. The ones that are growing really fast, they outsource most of their work, and they look for people like you to help them. And so this is a site that you can go to, and you would post that, hey, these are my services, and then people will come in and tell you that they need to hire you. Number 4, membership site creator. This is really hot right now. I would not recommend doing this right away. Normally, people who make membership sites are people that have already been around for a while. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're interested in, oh gosh, let me think of something like construction. Okay, I'm trying to think of a site that you might go to. I'm trying to think of something different. Okay, so you're interested in construction, and everybody in your Facebook group has the same interest. You know how you can go on Facebook and find all these different groups. Somebody is giving content. usually every day or every other day. Maybe let's look at health and fitness. That's a good one. So let's say that you are into health and fitness and you found somebody that has a health and fitness site, and you go in there every day and they keep giving you content. They're encouraging you to eat right, to lose weight, and you're there every day. Well, eventually that person, you like that person, and everybody else in that group does too. That's why you stick around and you keep going back. Eventually that person will have a large enough audience and enough people that love them that they'll start a private group where you have to pay a monthly membership fee. Membership fees are typically 10. I've seen sites that are for $10. If you look up Ray Higdon, he's got a huge membership site. He's been doing it for years. And he works with people that are in the multi-level marketing business. Look him up, Ray Higdon. And he only charges, I think he started out at $10 a month. I think now he's at $20 a month. And then he also charges $200 maybe for a lifetime fee. Those fees may have gone up since then. But I also know people that charge up to $100 a month. It really depends on how large you want your group to be. If you'd rather have a smaller group with higher fees, or, you know, just let everybody in, you know, for the lower fee. But what Ray does is every single day he does a live and he gives training. It can be 10 minutes, it can go on for 30 minutes, but he really delivers to his group. I actually think I've seen other groups that charge more, like $49, and he outperforms them easily 10 to 1. So that's when you can start a membership site, and people, you just charge them and their account gets charged once a month. A lot of the people that have the sites may say, I'm going to come in every Wednesday and do a Q&A or a training. Every site is set up differently. So make sure you go out and look at other sites and see how they operate. Maybe join some of them and see which ones you like, and then eventually start your own. But again, this is something that you would have to already be out there on a platform providing free content, because you can say, hey, everybody, I've got a site for $10 a month. They're not going to just jump in. Unless you do some good advertising, I guess. Maybe you can. But anyway, I definitely recommend you creating a platform and free content first. But people doing this can make $1,000 to $20,000 a month. And the neat thing about this is your income can keep going up. You keep delivering and you keep those members there and keep them happy. You'll learn how to do that as you go. You can make some really, really good money. So again, this is one of the most popular ones right now. And how do you do that? I have a site that I found, because again, I do not have a membership site. But if you look here, you can go to Entreport, and they help you create membership sites. They have a free trial. Again, I just Googled this. There may be other ones, but you can generate. Now, it says generate a passive recurring income. I disagree with that. It's not a passive income. Yes, it's income, but you have to deliver. You can't just set up a site and get people to pay you a monthly fee and not do anything. And I would quit a site if I went in there and all they had was, oh, here's some training over in the units, or go to my website and get all this free training. I'm not going to pay for that. Some people might, but I want to see that person actively involved in that site, giving me more content, and I want to see them kind of like group coaching. So again, this is a site you can check out. Maybe Google it and find out how to build one. All right, let's look at number 5. This is an Amazon seller. You can make really good money, $1,500 to $50,000 a month. Now, what does this mean? An Amazon seller can be very, very diverse. They don't have to find a niche. And what I mean by that, I had read a story about a couple. She and her husband started selling on Amazon, and they loved animals, and they started selling different items for pets. And they came up with a really cute name. They branded themselves, and they sold pet supplies, and they ended up being so successful that somebody came along and offered to buy their business, and they got like $4 million for it. So you can find a niche and really develop it and hope to, you know, create that one little niche, or you can sell whatever you want. Now, how does this work? What you do is you can go on to Amazon and find a product that you would like to sell, and then you find somebody a lot of times out of China or something, you can find a manufacturer that will manufacture that product for you. Typically, you have to buy a minimum of 100 units. Now you're thinking, oh, great. And where am I going to put them? In my garage? No. Amazon, you can ship them to Amazon, and Amazon will hold them for you, like um, store them for you, and then you sell them through Amazon. Of course, Amazon takes a fee for it, but you don't have to deal with the storing it and all that stuff. Amazon does that part for you. They store it, they ship it, they sell it, and so it's called a fulfillment business association, the Amazon fulfillment. I found a site here. It's called Jungle Scout. So if this is something you're interested in, write this down. I don't have the link below on this one. But check it out, and they'll help you find out, how do I start this whole business? There's also courses out there. I had come across a course about 6 months ago. Now, it was about $5,000, but they guaranteed that you would make money and make it all back within a certain amount of time. It was very in-depth to help you really set everything up that you needed. But it's called Amazon Fulfillment Associates is what it is. All right, so let's look at the next one. We are on number 6. You have 2 more ways. Here we go. Social media manager. Now this one also is in high demand. Many people that are trying to build a business, one of the things that you have to do to get yourself recognized out there is to build up a platform and post. And a lot of people, they'll start their business and they'll think, I did not sign up for this. I did not sign up to be posting on Facebook every day or Instagram. Unfortunately, that's part of it. It's like free. If you don't have the money to pay for ads, then you have to get yourself out there for free on these different platforms. Now, it's recommended that you only do a couple at a time. Again, I have a free guide below. It's 23 pages long, and it tells you basically everything you need to do to get your business set up. So whatever business you choose, get that guide below, and it goes through all these steps. And one of them is picking a platform and getting out there and posting. And each platform's different. I go over those in the guide. But what does a social media manager do? Maybe you love to post, but you don't really want to post. Well, if you love to post, you know how to post for yourself, you know the different platforms, you can hire yourself out to post for other people. Now, what you would do is get a social media management tool. Post Planner is one. I've got a link below. You can look at it. It's free. I also have a playlist on my channel. So go to my channel, Vanessa D. Burley, and there's a social media management tools area where I go over a whole bunch of different social media management tools like Hootsuite, Post Planner, Buffer. There's a whole bunch of different ones. You would sign up and use that software, and then you would post for other people. Some people turn this into something bigger. If you do this yourself, you can make $2,000 to $6,000 a month. But if you really want to scale this, you can hire other people to work for you and maybe specialize on different platforms, and you could start an agency. It really depends on how big you want to get. And that's why I said, if you want to do it yourself, work from home, keep it small, you can make enough money to support yourself. $6,000 a month is great money. But if you really want to scale it, then you turn it into an agency. And again, not only do you want to be good with social media skills on the different platforms, but you really need to be organized. You really need to be on top of it and be organized as well. All right. You know what I just noticed? I got 2 of my slides mixed up, so we're going to go back to number 6. I was like, what happened to number 6? Sorry about that. We're going to keep it in there. It's not a big deal. Online business manager. This one is really good if you are good with business. So let's say you already have a business sense. You've already worked out there in the corporate world, and now you're staying home with your kids, and maybe you're homeschooling, and you decided to leave the business world. Well, you can get right back into it from your house online by helping other small businesses manage their business. So you might say, well, what do I need to do? You're that pushy person behind the scenes, like that pushy secretary that tells the owner what they need to do. You keep them focused, you keep them schedule them, and make sure they keep everything in line. You may even schedule their post, or you may even organize and tell them where they need to be focusing their time. you do need experience in business. So like I said, if you're that corporate person that's already been out there, but you made a decision to stay home, and I said stay at home mom, it could be a stay at home dad. Maybe your wife has chosen to stay in with her job, and you're the one that's decided to stay home. And this is a way that you can get back out there and still work, but do it from home. And you can earn $4,000 to $10,000 a month. Typically, if you charge by the hour, $25 to $60 an hour, or maybe you'll just charge a monthly fee to somebody. So you're the business person, so you could figure that out. All right, so that's all I have for today. And like I said, I have some links below. I've got the free ads webinar link. It's a friend. I'm not absolutely not an expert in ads, but if that's the way you want to go, if you want to start charging other people to run ads, this webinar will give you some tips and tell you how to get started. I also have a playlist where you can find more online jobs. I try not to duplicate, but if I did, I apologize. But my goal has been to put all these videos down there to help you find that right job for you. And then of course, I always offer my online startup guide. It's 20 pages long, and it'll tell you everything you need to do to start a business. This stuff is not quick, get rich quick stuff. It's how to legitimately build a business online so that you can have flexibility and time with your family and work when you want to work, not when somebody else is telling you to work. So hopefully this was helpful. Give me a thumbs up, and I hope to see you on the next video. And thanks for watching.